goal. That is a dream goal.
They found it. They finally found the goal they were looking for.
What a finish that is. Do not scratch your eyes. This is really happening.
Welcome into Game in Frame. We are in Brooklyn tonight at Calvert Vaux Park as Osner's FC will host Brooklyn FC U20 in the UPSL Premier American North, as this is the first weekend of this spring 2026 season in the UPSL. We've had American North and South coverage here on Game in Frame this weekend, and we will end tonight our coverage this weekend, starting here at 7:30 for Osners, as back in October the 19th, they were at Brooklyn FC and won 6-0. That was in part of their finishing 4th last season in the Northeast American North, as now we've gotten rid of the Northeast name for both conferences, where Osners reached the quarterfinal of the playoff after defeating AFC Academy in the 4-versus-5 matchup, which they hosted. They were then not able to win their following match. They went 6-4-1 for 19 points, again finishing 4th. Or excuse me, 6-1-3. 6-4-1 was back in the spring. That was in Division 1 to Premier. And again, this is now their 2nd season in Premier, 3rd season overall. We have 10 regular season matches in the UPSL for 20 on the year, but we play fall and spring. As for Brooklyn, just last fall they were 2-1-7 for just 4 points. They finished 9th out of 10 in this same division. They have now competed for 4 half seasons. This will be 2.5 full, as they were in 2024 and 2025 here in the Premier U20s. Both teams will be playing with a back 4, 3 midfielders, and 3 up front. It's more of a 4-2-3-1 for Brooklyn and a more standard 4-3-3 for Osners. The lights are on. The clouds are pretty dark. We are not expecting any rain, though, tonight. Osners will be in their orange home kits with the purple numbers and letters. Also see it mixed in some purple in the socks as well. Brooklyn FC, the black kits with white numbers. The lineup here for Osners: Mohamed Cisse is in goal. His back four, in front of him: Judley Deplan, number 30, and Pagu Kabulu at the center backs. Kevin Mondesir, 14, and Benedict Augustine are the fullbacks. Midfield of Duhamel Mimi, number 8, Joel Favard, 16, and Mohamed Diaw, number 90, is the midfield. And front 3, Rijan Harrison, 11, is the left winger. Duga Dembele, 77, the right winger, and Wisdom Intona, number 22, is the striker. As for Brooklyn, their front 3, Oscar Garces, 27, with David Akpan, 53, and Ibrahim Yusufov, 23. Attacking midfielder Justin Sorto, number 10. The double pivot is Eric Teneda, 31, and Cleverson Bolanos Ortiz, 54. Their back 4 is Richard Ewert, 50, and Ezekiel Rowland, 38. Those are the left and right fullbacks, with the center backs of David Aduas and Johan Garces, 82, and Aduas is 49, with Miguel Wilson in goal. This is a good ball for Dembele. There's support from the double pivot to dispossess Dembele, as that's touched out to an open wing. That touch was from Garces, 27 in black. This is for Mimi after the throw. And is that a late tackle? Referee says throw in, no foul. Midfield, Dembele back to him, has 2 runners in front of him. Put that too far central. It was headed by Brooklyn. This is Intona, and last off him for a throw for Brooklyn. Now down on the turf. For Akpan, it was a good back heel. Sent, middle. It was Yusufov. Is the offside there, 27. That's Garces, as a couple numbers converge there around the same area for Brooklyn. Yusufov battling with Diaw, Mohamed Diaw, and he'll dribble away. Now a good slide tackle from Yusufov. He got the ball. Diaw's down in pain. Shot from Brooklyn. That'll skip once into the chest for Cisse. That shot was from 31 Eric Teneda. Diaw. Dumbelli, space right. Tracking over is Roland. Dumbelli missed the cross, picked up his eyes too quickly. Now for Mimi, 8. Couple defending in that area for Brooklyn. Mondesir had the first header. They're defending again. Now he puts it further behind the line, behind their back line. Deplin, 30. There's a dummy from Dembele off the body there of 42. That's Ewert, 42, the left back for Brooklyn. Good header into Intona. He shoved and gunned down easily. Ewert lost to Dumbelli. Trying to win a goal kick. And it's a corner. Teneda, I thought that was last off Brooklyn. It turns out it was last off of his own squad, Brooklyn. First corner of the night goes to Osner's. Referee's whistled something in the box. There's 6 in orange in the box. Be a left-footed corner. Back post area. Header! Behind. Short as well. First chance for Osner's. That came from Augustine, the left back. He was the one with the header. Harrison for Osner's, watched by Roland, defending him. Second for support to defend the ball. Dembele. No shot there, wanted to slip to Intona. Back to Dembele. Mondesir. Midfield. Running off of it. Diaw across the deck. It was first hit by Brooklyn. Sorto. over the top, hits the back of Akpan. And it's first collected by Osner's, but Akpan wins a tackle. And then he slips as he's trying to make the pass. Favard. Harrison has about even numbers on this side. Harrison, run of Diao. That's goal kick. Wilson, the keeper. Joan Garces. Flicked by Sorto. Kabulu. Mondesir, same side, Dombelli. Goes backwards, Diao. That's an inerrant pass. Brooklyn. This is Garces, 27. Lost the tackle. Favard. Back from Harrison. Augustine. Shape here for Osner's. Mondesir. Dombelli's one-on-one. No one in the middle. Teneda. Bolaños Ortiz. Garces. Dribble out of some trouble. Yusufov, great touch. Mondesir stays with him. Mimi. Turning. Now is Osner's Favard. Harrison. Shooting from a ways out. They'll not curl there from that distance. Goal kick. That ball's going to be short. The wind takes care of it. Diao. Low. Wilson gets it before that is Intona. Low goal kick for Sorto. He doesn't have it. Diao. He wants to shoot from a ways out, and good step over to his right for the first save there for Wilson. First true save. Ados. Garces. He's dropped in a lot from the winger spot. Akpan. Wasn't a teammate there to lay off for. Cisse will start for Osner's. Mondesir. There they go, back to goal. Still nothing going forward for Osner's. Deplan. Or that was Kabulu. This is Deplan. Heavy touch there from Dombelli. Yusufov goes down to ground. Quickly back up to his feet. Quick real estate, or not a lot of real estate here on the touchline. And it goes out off of Yusufov last. Throw. Diao. Shielding off Bolaños Ortiz. No foul. Akpan. Sorto. Will he shoot from here? Looking to. Going down there early for the block was Deplan. Kept on this side for Brooklyn. Again. That was Roland. Garces looking up top. Too far for Yusufov. Deplan, Mondesir. Good coverage there from Ewert. Mimi for header Diao, closed off by Teneda. Left for Mondesir to throw. Thrown into the corner. Intona up against Odos. Goal kick, good defending. Garces can't pick out a pass there. Sorto. Diao, deepest midfielder, Mondesir. He's about a step behind. Dombele. Mondesir in front of him. He'll play him, but just a step too slow. Last off Ados. Short, Mimi, chest. Belani and Ortiz though back with Brooklyn. Yusufov, 1-on-1 against Mondesir. He's faked a couple passes, still hasn't got rid of it. Now trying to draw offside. That's a great pass over the top. Garces! 1-0. Perfect shot too of an even better pass. Augustine tried to step up in front of Garces to draw him offside. He was on. Yusufov will have the assist. And it's a goal for Oscar Garces for an early quarter of an hour 1-0 lead for Brooklyn FC's U20s. Quick move there from Brooklyn. So 1-0 lead for them. Favard, good turn. Shielded off Teneda. Line. Harrison. 2 in the box for him. Diao was at the edge. That was blocked down for Sorto. Now for Brooklyn. Deplan. Just enough over the top to Mondesir. Dombele will now face. Overlap from Mondesir. Intona was over on the side as well. He let it go. Shot. A little tricky there from Mimi. Hits the side netting. Intona, though, has been dragging himself to the near post instead of saying central a couple times. Dombele. Mondesir and him have switched spots for the moment. Kabulu. Yusufov had the last touch. DL still in. Intona again was here short. Dombele opposite. Favard faked a shot. Now Harrison in the corner. Goal line, cut back, he's fouled. That was Garces, the goalkeeper, with the foul. Chopping down Harrison. So free kick from inside corner depth for Osners. Running short there is Augustine. Now the whistle. Missed there. That looked like Kabulu up from the back. Would have been there at the back post. Could have either centered it or maybe had a tight shot angle on a header, but just hit slightly too hard for Kabulu's circled run. Munoz. This ball also short of halfway. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Throw, Ewert. Sorto. In, Yusufov, who has the assist. Yusufov from 30 yards out, hit it well! Tipped right down. Good gloves there for Cisse. Long throw, though, was missed by Harrison. He picked his foot up too quickly. Roland. Back to goal. Munoz. He'll be pressed. Munoz. Dribble. Was he fouled? Yes, he was. Too much contact. Didn't see who tripped him there. Looks like it was Intona. Now over halfway. Akpan couldn't lay it off to Garces. Good intercept to Neda. Garces lets it turn. It was early for Akpan. Now a centered pass just to make a clearer clearance for Osners. Yusufov. Dio almost stepped on Bolaños Ortiz. Now Dumbelli looks like he's going to get the better of Yusufov, who's pulling his shirt, and now the whistle comes. Kabulu facing. Mondesir, near side, Dumbelli. This is Mimi. Intona to strength. Oh, that was Diao, excuse me. Ends up on Munoz from Diao. Intona will make him pick it up. Bolaños Ortiz kept it, no turnover there. It was between first Diao's pressure. High boots both from Akban and Mondesir. Roland. Ados. Good way to win the ball back for Osners. Diao. Dumbelli with Intona in the middle. Dumbelli. Missed by Teneda and too far for Harrison. Decent ball in though. Good distribution from Munoz. Dembele and Harrison are going to switch wings for Osner's. Mondesir. Akben tried to force Osner's back. Diao. Better foot from Bolaños Ortiz. Yusufov. Step in from Mimi. Taneda. Garces cutting through. First header, Kabulu. Deplen. Had to be quick, didn't get rid of it. Garces forces Yusufov. Could be right in. Will he shoot? Akpen just blocked his own teammate's shot. And then he's offside. He was trying to switch sides with Yusufov to make a run. Or handball, sorry. Handball not offside because it went off of Akpen's hand. One 0 lead for Brooklyn over Osner's. Pass to Intona. Again, that's Dembele, who's now switched to the left wing. Intona shooting over the bar. Didn't curl it out either, but good look there from Intona. Shifting up to this left wing for Brooklyn. Goal kick. Mondesir. Right into the center. Mimi. Diao. Playing catch. Intona. Dropped in. Passed. That's Favard. Now trying to be tricky. Harrison. Low. Favard was in front of Yusufov. Was he fouled by Sorto? He was. Free kick. After another foul. It will be Favard. That's too close to goal. Slide tackle out by Garces there. It was a free slide tackle. Favard in this spot because of the free kick. Tried to play it off of Garces. And they thought they did, but the assistant and referee agree that it is a goal kick. Ados. Diao got the better of him. Down the line. There's Harrison now. Middle. Bounce down. Little confusion there from Dembele. Had to read it. Missed also though by Brooklyn. It's Roland who came over. Akban. That was him and Mimi. And now handball in favor of Osner's. Deplen. So they switch sides here to attack. Harrison. Mondesir. Intona, great pass from Mondesir. Tight. Intona, save made by Munoz. Low save, might have been wide, but gets down with his left leg there to make his second save. Garces out of some pressure. Tineda, Yusufov, Bolaños Ortiz, left from midfield. Switch up in the air. Sorto brings it down very well. Sorto looking for the chip, too high. It was wide left as well on the idea from Sorto. Favard dropping back. Kabulu. That's going to be short. Actually, not necessarily. That's a corner. Garce's header was not clean. Harrison will take the corner. Short. Clean header. Edge of the box. Dobele. Maybe to run through it! Just off the wide portion of the post. Maybe hit the back post there to support of the goal. Good height though and strength from Mimi's shot, but it's wide. At halftime, we will show Goal of the Month nominees. There are 10 of them from our first month here in 2020. It's the month of March. Goal nominees for Goal of the Month here from our coverage on Game and Frame. We'll show you those candidates at halftime. Flick, Harrison, chest in Tona. Harrison first, getting out of his space there. Teammate Harrison just missed again. This near post was just missed a couple moments ago. Mimi, now Harrison. And it looks we're going to have an early substitution for Osner's. It's going to be Lazard, number 7. Rare first half substitution. Looks like we're going to have the substitution at the next break. The referee didn't see it, no whistle. Garces coming back, Augustine and Kabulu. Garces can't believe there was no foul. Cisse, long throw to Diao. Bolaños Ortiz missed the tackle. Diao. Doss, good step. Did he catch Diao? Referee says no. Favard, as Diao is still down. Favard, split it. Forcefully. Doss, good strength. Slide tackle, but that will be a throw for Brooklyn. Nicolas Cifuentes Diaz is listed as the substitution for number 7. As coming off here is Deplan, Julie Deplan. So Cifuentes Diaz is in at center back. First substitution there, Mimi. And now the ball goes fully over the touchline. Mondesir off the ricochet. Who's going to get it first? Favard. Kabulu. So actually, Augustine's now taking over at center back. This is Cifuentes Diaz as the left back. Space here for Mondesir, if Kabulu can pick him out, and he has. Mondesir coming over to defend his Ewert. Harrison, step over to his left foot. Tackle from Brooklyn. Stepping up though, Mimi keeps it. Favard. Dumbelli. Low cross! Off the arm of Munoz. That's going to go down as a save. Corner. I was hit really hard again by Osner's. Looked like a cross. Ended up, I don't know if it took a deflection off a defender. But Munoz had to be quick to react. Corner again for Osner's. This time Dumbelli, not Harrison. Good delivery. Bounced now, not cleanly hit. It's Munoz's hands looking to send in Yusufov, who's 1-on-2. And he's got there. Defending Mimi. Great one-on-one defending. Garces. Mimi again defending. Garces. Got through. Akpan just directs it home. Garces now the distributor. After being the producer earlier, it's Akpan with which might have been his first real great touch of the match. It turns up as a goal. All he had to do was direct it. No chance for Cisse. The ball got through. Dribble then passed by Garces and finished by Akpan. It's 2-0 for Brooklyn. So how does Osner respond? This is kind of how it went opposite direction in their match in October, again, which was 6-0 Osner. It's now 2-0 for Brooklyn. Good pass on the money. Harrison. Intona ran short again in front of Dumbelli, who's also cut in. Central. Yusufov. Akpan wanted to make a run. Yusufov no pass yet. Middle, and now to the far wing, Garces. Yusufov couldn't collect. Goal kick. Cifuentes Diaz, some contact from Garces. Wasn't looking to go one-on-one there. Favard. Diao. He sees Mondesir. Second time he's leaked forward. Mondesir puts it low. Hit by Mimi on the move. It was blocked by Brooklyn's defense. Yusufov. Can't get by Diao. Augustine. Diao in the middle. Again, space here in the wing. This is Harrison. Went off the body of Ewert, and Munoz just is content to just play it behind for a corner. Another right wing corner for Osners. Down by 2. Referee doesn't like the flag. Don't know if the wind is taking care. He's going to hold it for now. Ball in. Hit by Osners. Second ball. Favard. He'll reset. Stepping up now will be Brooklyn. Mondesir. Heavy touch, has to be careful. Now away from Akban. Diao. That's off the mark. Garces. Diao. That's a foul. Goes right into the ankle. Garces after he lost it. Referee allows the quick play. Shot. Dumbelli curving. Oh, that wasn't off by much. Ados. Teneda's wide open. Might run himself into some traffic. He has. Dummy from Mimi though. Intona. His pass is just off the mark for Osners right now. Sorto. Teneda. Akpan is fouled by Kabulu. Bolaños Ortiz and Teneda. Now the referee's going to blow it down. He's discussing something with Akpan and Diao. More, I think, to Akpan. Or just to both of them. Five minutes to go in the first half. Bolaños Ortiz is told to go backwards to start. Passed away from Garces, right to Harrison. Mimi. Opposite side. Very nice pass, Dumbelli. Will attract him wider. Touchline. In. Bicycle attempt. Mimi. Layoff. Favard hits the back of Odos in the box. Never got through. Bolaños Ortiz, corner. Ados, Mimi not pressing. Cifuentes Diaz wins the aerial duel. Sorto, high off his chest. Cifuentes Diaz trying to step up, win it back. Able to do so now, Dumbelli. Intona, right through the legs of Garces. Cifuentes Diaz likes a cross. Harrison, too tall. Backspin. Akban, half his back. Tanglement between Garces and Diao. Referee plays on. Goal kick. Cifuentes Diaz. Got to step in front of Garces. Yohan will leave it for Roland. Short throw. Osners has it. Able to turn. Harrison, too short for Mondesir. And then Mondesir gave up on it. If he attacked it, he might have got a foot in first. It's just going to be 1 minute of added time. The end of the first half. Mimi. And Mondesir punched into the box. Diao. To the back line, Kabulu. Mimi. Quick, Mondesir. Sees a cross. Touchdown. Harrison sets him up 2-1. Underneath the glove of Munoz. Good ball in from Mondesir. Better turn and shot from Harrison. And Osner's is on the board. And they've halved the deficit. It's now 2-1 before halftime. So some energy now. 45. 1 minute of added time. Bolaños Ortiz dispossessed it for a moment. Blasted the other way. Ewert can't be kept in play. Augustine. Kabulu settling. Diao between the two center backs. Augustine. Cifuentes Diaz. Faked across. Has it still before the touchline. Center. Down. Can Mimi get a shot going? Blocked twice. No hand. Back again for Osner's. Diao. Space. Mondesir. In front of Harrison. Good shove off by Bolaños Ortiz. It's a goal kick. Midfielder defending well, helping out the back line. Gonna check on Mimi. That's the final moment of the first half. No goal kick after the 1 minute of added time. 2-1 lead for Brooklyn, scoring the first two, and now Osner has got one back. Rijan Harrison with the goal for Osner's from Brooklyn. 45 minutes left to go, and both sides looking for their first 3 points of this 2026 year of the UPSL.
Back on the ball. Picks his head up. Has a hit from distance. What a hit it was, and what a goal from Rich Blanchard. Second in scoring for Vitus, but might be the goal of the season for this team so far. What a hit.
Here you guys over Brett.
But instead it's fired in brilliantly by Elazai. What a hit. In alone on goal, with his left foot, good save from Alves, the follow-up from Emmanuel. Faked, still Emmanuel, and still Emmanuel, and he thunders it home. Never in doubt on the follow-up there.
Back for Oberg. Roca. It's on his left foot. He's going to test it. Roca! Howitzer from Nassau County, and we have parity.
Nisiforo dribbling past a couple players, finds a nice ball through for Palacios, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Then Palacios chips it over. Oh, and it's in the net. A great move there. Nisiforo dribbling through the midfield, gets past a couple players, and finds Palacios for a great chip over the goalkeeper right into that bottom corner.
Shot coming, and a beautiful free kick. Right in the top corner, lasers that one through.
Rugby teams, the situations they're in. Here comes New York International on the charge. Oh, it's glorious. Lea Vettel with a peach of a strike. First blood to the Lions.
Musa, great turnaround. Musa gets it back. Safri's caught on his line. Musa! It's a goal! Musa! Oh! Jubilation, elation, celebration station here for Lighthouse. They are shining here at the German super site.
Duel. Martin Dukanovic has Heze. Here is Matthew Heze on a brace. Matthew Heze! Beautifully done once again from Heze. Sensational finish. Direct and precise.
And East River able to grab a goal back.
So again, those are the Goal of the Month nominees from our coverage of the month of March. Go on our YouTube channel, or excuse me, our Instagram page, and you can see the post of all those candidates there, and you can vote the name of your favorite. We will tally up the votes. Again, put the votes in the comment section. We'll tally them up, and we will have a winner tomorrow morning of the winner of the Goal of the Month here on Game and Frame. So again, please go vote. Voting ends at midnight tonight.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards, so I know that they're together, and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
3 ways we help you sell your property easier. At Bell Mason, we are dedicated to connect your property to the right buyers. We set right and competitive pricing for your property. We carefully showcase your listing to reach the right buyers. We work with experts and trustworthy agents for the best guidance, making your selling journey easier, smoother, and with confidence. Message us today. Bell Mason Realty. We are looking for you. Begin your career as a real estate professional. 100% commission earnings, flexible work setup, opportunities across multiple states. Because success is within your reach with Bell Mason Realty. Apply today.
We're back here on Game and Frame. Start of the second half again. 2-1 score in favor of Brooklyn from those first 2 goals in the first half. Looks like they've made some changes, though, to start the second half up front. 2 subs. 91 is in, Adam Ahmed. He is here chasing the ball with the striker. Also brought in another sub, 56, Wisdom Huntunji. So 2 changes. Looks like everything else is the same. Ahmed, no foul against Cifuentes Diaz. Yusufov just out of his reach. First possession now for Osners of the second half. Taken by Garces, intercepted the pass. Pass from Dombele. Ados. Big diagonal, missed by Cifuentes Diaz. Taken. Again, this is Wisdom Huntunji. Huntunji again. It'll be cleared out of play. Roland. Good play there. Step in, Antoine. On the move, Dombele. Pace against Ewert. Dombele putting Ewert in a tough position, as well as Ados. Foul at the edge of the box. Just outside against Ewert. I mean, this is at 19 yards, it looks like. Opportunity to shoot. And that's skied over even the back fence. That's gone over on the shot. Roland from Munoz. Around Harrison. Good pressure from Mimi. Won it fairly. Ahmed trying to lay it off. Yusufov came back to him. Ricochet. Huntunji got a step on Antoine, centering between 3 teammates. Garces. Goal kick now for Cisse. Cifuentes Diaz. Away from Huntunji, sorry. Tall, lanky winger here. Roland. Garces. Munoz to step out of his 6-yard box there. Augustine. Close to us. Cifuentes Diaz on the charge. Handing off Mimi. Harrison against Roland. Harrison faking the cross. Charged byline. Center. Henner was dealt with by Brooklyn. Favard tangling with Garces, who shields him off. Intona couldn't collect Diao. Trying a long shot, and that's way rolled wide. Munoz drills it. Long header. Harrison. Intona trying to keep himself on side, but Harrison overran. Mimi. Favard rounding it. Fakes a shot. Mimi. Wide right. Dombelli against Ewert. Dombelli goes for the shot and right into the legs of Munoz. Safe for the keeper. Munoz volley. That's going to go all the way to his counterpart, Cisse. Rolling. Augustine. On the ball. Cifuentes Diaz. Low. Could be a good direction though for Intona, but recovering Brooklyn. Ahmed. Johan Garces. Early slide tackle. Intona, header. Dombelli. Wanted to find Mimi. Ahmed. Yusufov. It's over Ahmed. Cisse. Has to be careful with Ahmed pressing. Dio, half turn. Mondesir. Staying this side, Cifuentes Diaz. Those just want to move it quick. Kabulu. Mondesir. Shifting things far side. Dombelli. Ewert defends it. Mondesir. Low. That bounces down. Trying to play it to himself. There, Harrison, who scored the first goal, and now off his hand. Nine minutes played in the second half. Mimi. Stepped to by Bolaños Ortiz. Cifuentes defending. Hontonji. Yusufov nearby. Blocked. Diao. Right to Harrison. Mimi. Osner's switching, but it's behind Mondesir. We'll get a sub for Osner's before the throw-in. It'll be 29. Queensley, Jean-Francois. So Queensley, Jean-Francois in. He's for Tona, the striker, so they'll have a change up top. Second sub made by Osners. Good turn. Yusufov trying to get to his right foot. Contact on the ball by Kabulu. Clean tackle. Diao. First touch here for Jean-Francois. Intercept. Coming back. There was Ewert, but they give it right back to Osners. Harrison. Jean-Francois pointing for it. Harrison slices. So here's shouts from his teammates asking for that to be a pass after he's missed the shot by a long distance. Roland after the goal kick. In front of him, Harrison, Francois. And Harrison getting away is Garces, and just a glance off of Ahmed. It's been a good opening 10 minutes for Osners. No goal yet. Cifuentes Diaz. Harrison turning back. Diao. Opposite, clipping. Last off Brooklyn. Kabulu. Trying to break a line. Took a carom. Augustine. Able to dribble. Was shouting at someone there to redirect their run. Cifuentes Diaz. Favard. Good control there up high by Cifuentes Diaz. Harrison. Double team. Harrison. Out by Ados. Diao looked to line it up. Just goes for the touch. Mondesir. Dombelli. In. Away from any teammates. Out of the reach. Hontonji. Diao. Back line here for Osners. Dombelli. Francois. Try to play it back on the 1-2. Garces. Ahmed. Good hold-up play to Garces. They've got three running. Kabulu goes for the slide tackle. And it's a foul. And he's going to get carded for this as well. He thought he got the ball. He was stride for stride with Garces. Decided to go to the turf. And gives away a free kick. Yusufov. Two in the wall for Osners. Could shoot from here, Yusufov. Has four black jersey teammates in the box. They ran a little short. Yusufov. Way over. Maybe we have to rethink that shot decision for a cross. So nothing after the yellow card for Kabulu. Ahmed running at Kabulu. See here, Ahmed starts the press. Hontonji will have to retreat. Augustine will take the space. Hontonji intercepts. Yusufov turns. Trying to fight off Augustine. It's a foul. Referee lets him play quickly. Hontonji. Does he have an angle to shoot? Garces calling for it, back post. Lays it there. Kabulu on goal and saved by Cisse. Great save of his own teammate Cisse. There's the reaction. We had Munoz with one of those in the first half. Kabulu's trying to take away the low cross and almost put it in his own net. After all that, it's a corner. Touch. Osner goes to get it. That's Harrison. Way up in the air. Bolaños Ortiz. Some contact. Letting him play. Up high on Favard. He's got Dumbelli behind him. 6 forward now for Osners after the corner. Dumbelli. Pass. Easily dealt with. Augustine. It was Ewert who was there back after the corner for Brooklyn. Mimi. Harrison. Diao in front of him. Harrison wants to go for the shot. Bolaños Ortiz, easy block. Cisse calling for it. Mondesir. Dumbelli, step over. Left foot. Fizzing. Diao. Just too high. It was definitely above Harrison. Saw him gazing as well with the out. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Umbro. You can head to umbroteam.com to start designing your team kit for free now. Produced by Umbro, designed and worn by you. Roland, still waiting to throw. Good turn. Again. This time pushed by Mimi, just enough for a foul. Osner thought that was not enough for a foul call. High leap for Ahmed. Cifuentes Diaz. Resets. Cisse. Oh, then he takes a heavy touch. Hontonji's not over him. And they're lucky there, Osners, to get away with that. Favard. Mondesir. Dumbelli turns back to the ball. Favard. Will he get on it second? Favard still has it at his feet. Mimi. Trying to keep possession for Osners. Harrison. Defended by midfielder Bolaños Ortiz. Cannot split. Bolaños Ortiz had to shift back a couple times to defend, and he's done it well. Mondesir. Lets it go. Dumbelli. Augustine checks. Wide open, Cifuentes Diaz. Harrison as well. Again up against Bolaños Ortiz. Same matchup. Diao. Wanted to switch it. Garces, header. Well, they have a counter coming for Brooklyn. Yusufov middle. Ahmed close with Garces. And it's enough of a grab there by Diao for a foul. which this time is not allowed to be taken quickly. Garces lets it go to Yusufov, right where the corner flag would be. Garces in. First touch, Osner's. Now heavy from Mimi. Taneda. Garces looking at his options. Low. Corner kick. Andrea Stanic is ready here. 41 for Brooklyn. Substitution. Corner comes in, trying to communicate who this substitution is going to be before that corner here. Brooklyn's coach. The substitute is Roland. Ezekiel Roland is done. It's a like for like. Stepping in it right back here is Stanic. Mimi sees the run. Cifuentes Diaz, very good ball. Left foot in front of Francois. Then it went off of the body of Ewert. He was just calming it for himself. Favard faces Brooklyn. Osner's had a lot of the possession in the second half. Ahmed, good work from Taneda. Ahmed pushing into space. He needs support behind him. Ahmed by himself, cutting. Ahmed, can he create it himself? No, save Cisse. Hontonji. That's a big moment for Cisse to keep Osner's in the match down by 1. Ahmed, great work though individually, but not able to create a goal. Free header, Augustine. That was Hontonji who had the service. Harrison. Augustine is down. I mean, it sounded like it hit his head pretty hard, even though it was, of course, you just assume headers they're all right, but this is going to be stopped for a head injury. We see another sub walking over here for Osner's. Will be Sully Corneal. And Augustine, of course, is the attention right now. Trainer checks on Augustine. He's already been moved from left back to center back because of a substitution in the first half. In terms of defenders, there's no one left outside of Stevens Antoine. But the substitution here will be Corneal. Looks like Augustine is all right to continue. Coming out is Favard. So Augustine will have to be brought back in by the referee for a moment. He'll have to come down to the fourth official. But again, he's not coming out. Wearing the captain's armband for Osner's. And now he can re-enter. Turned over. Garces. First touch for Corneal. Garces is down. Dombelli turns. Same side, Francois. Dombelli again. Not able to cross. Corneal. Diao. Space middle. They've switched it. Cifuentes Diaz. Harrison, back to goal. So right back to Cifuentes Diaz. Augustine. Outside of the foot. Diao just away from Mimi. It's close play there. Almost like a set play. Ahmed in front of the center backs. He's hit the pass. Garces, who scored the first tonight. Garces, tackle. Kabulu, very good job retreating. Able to size up Garces on the tackle. Francois. See the two wingers there in the box. In front of Mimi, it's Teneda. Not able to punish there, Osners. Not on the same page, Ahmed and Hondonji. Harrison, step inside. Mimi, same area. Harrison, off the redirect. Cornel, Mondesir. Plenty to look at from the right side. Mondesir, Francois, missed it. He ended up catching Garces as well on the swing. Diao, off the body. Very good body positioning there by, that is Ewert, excuse me. Making sure his arm wasn't in the way of the block. Cornel. Mimi. Cifuentes Diaz. Diao. Positionally set right now for Brooklyn. Stanic got a touch. Cifuentes Diaz fakes and will take a corner. '72nd minute. Still trailing. Osners, no goals in the second half yet. There's been action, but no goals. Diao. Good placement there. Catch, though, easy for Munoz. Overhead throw. Yusufov, Augustine. Good pace from the center back. Gets it back from Cisse. And they'll reshape now with the ball, Osners. From Cisse, this is Diao. Cifuentes Diaz has taken Diao's spot. His teammate tried to give it to him. Hondonji. Better tackle, Cifuentes Diaz. Teneda. Fouled. See another sub for Brooklyn. It's Garces, the goal and assist tonight. Now he is taken off. 35 in Sebastian George. His first time on the pitch. He'll get these last quarter of an hour minutes before added time. And George's first touch is out of play. Wanted a combination. That step up was missed by Osners. Mimi could still work out for them. Mimi, left. Harrison, will he go for the shot or the pass? Stanic, turned. Harrison, faking still. Harrison from a tight angle! Oh, it's just inside the far post! Rijon Harrison, a brace and a tie game for Osners is 2-2. They may have pulled back a draw. What a great goal there from Rijon Harrison. Turn Stanic. And then no chance for Munoz. That's just a perfect shot. With exactly 15 minutes to go now. Here's the contact from Bolaños Ortiz over here on the bench. George. Yusufov is ran through by Corneal. Has now picked up 2 fouls since substituting on. Ahmed. Hondonji. Good vertical there from Cifuentes Diaz. Diao. Looked for Dembele. Francois to stretch. Francois pulled it back. Taneda defends. Francois onside. Popped it. Couldn't replicate Harrison. Raven Parikh, number 26, is now looking to be substituted in with Brooklyn. So continuing to make changes in the second half. George. It's a Doss. Now Joan Garces. Looking long. It's over Kabulu and Ahmed. And it's ultimately a throw. Parikh in for Yusufov, who had the assist on the opening goal of the night. Again, for goal of the month, voting ends at midnight tonight. You can go on our Instagram page to vote for goal of the month from the month of March for our games on Game and Frame. Please do vote. We have the goal and save of the month for every month here on Game and Frame. Again, go to the Instagram page for voting in the comments. Osner's transition. Harrison, who's already got 2 against Stanic. Same side. Dembele made his run. Tried to beat Munoz near post. And the goalkeeper does his job there with a good save. Palmed it down. 12 minutes to go. Osner's not looking for a draw. They want to win. Diaw's right foot for the corner. Diao in the box. 2 attacking the header. And they got too much contact up high on Munoz. Foul on Osner's. .58 for Brooklyn, Samuel Benson. Who's he come on for? I believe it's Stanic, who had just come in. So a substitute is taken out. Don't know if that's because of injury. But Benson on 58. New ball quickly in. Coming through Augustine. Diao wanted a Meg. And now he's got too much of the substitute. That's Parikh. Free kick, Bolaños Ortiz. Off the back of Dembele. So he blocks the initial free kick. Mimi just puts it into space. Wide open wing. Harrison, runner's middle. Harrison slipped as he went for the low ball. And Francois applauds him, but it was all-out effort on the lunge by Bolaños Ortiz. Corner again. Diao, low service, short. Bolaños Ortiz, first. Good clearance. Corneal. Augustine. Mimi. Couldn't control it. Garces turning the corner, up the line. Reset here. Ashley Hendrick Exum, number 19. Next to come in for Osner's. Near side. Cifuentes Diaz. Mimi. Kabulu. Pressed. Hondonji here. He's at the striker now with the substitutions. Hondonji with Perique. They have lost it. Osner's still throwing. Another sub coming out. Francois for Osner's. Very rare that you have two subs who come in and then don't finish the rest of the match. Dombele. Harrison's joined that side. Race down the line. Dombele. Back line now, Augustine. First touch for Exum. He's beaten for it. Cifuentes Diaz just drills it opposite. Ewert. Teneda, Perique, running at the back line. Read by Kabulu. Perique again. Try to chip it for Hondonji. Maybe a counter again. Blocked it, and for now, a DOS. Harrison. A DOS, handball. Free kick. First by Ewert for Brooklyn. Flag in favor of Osner's. Harrison, chest. Went to go make a pass. Just put off enough. Augustine. That hits Augustine up high. And the follow through got the foul on Augustine. It's going to be a yellow card. Exum's going to be told to back up here. Approaching 5 minutes remaining. Bolaños Ortiz, Kabulu, header, right to Parikh. Can he get a shot off? Corneal, good pressure from behind. Ahmed, that pass works out. Hondonji, good athleticism, has Parikh, sets him! And put it wide. Just tried to open up his foot enough. And he hasn't got it towards that near post, the left post. That would have been for the win. Augustine. Mimi, header. Ahmed gets a throw. Benson, throw. Bolaños Ortiz goes down. Referee says play on. Cifuentes Diaz. It's a long stretch. Dumbelli, Harrison screaming for it. Dumbelli, Mimi curving around. Didn't get a lot of pace on the shot. Did not hit that cleanly. Garces then, of course, had the block and clear. This will be a throw. Mondesir. They want it quick, Osners. Augustine. Mimi, chest pass. Harrison, Garces, defending. Harrison for hat-trick and a win for Osners. It's a hat-trick for Rijon Harrison. And he's given Osners a 3-2 lead. And they possibly had a 3-goal comeback for 3 points. This time it was the long ball for Osner. To Harrison, it's a goal. Three minutes to defend for Osners. Finished 87. Again, then it'll be added time after that. Bolaños Ortiz. Such a better second half for Osners. Exum. Now Benson for Brooklyn. George is over there as well. Benson goes for the shot. Cisse scrambling. Gets it down low with his gloves. Now Parikh will make Cisse, or force him to pick it up. Cifuentes Diaz. Route 1. Harrison. Now 2 minutes. Ahmed. Foul. Cisse is down. And now Diao as well. And I don't think the referee's paying Diao too much mind as he went down right as the referee passed him. I think the Cisse is the reason for the halt in play. This will be added after 90. Osners, the important note here, do not have a backup goalkeeper on the bench. Cisse was the only keeper listed on the roster. Drop ball here for Bolaños Ortiz. Into the box. Went off the back of Kabulu. Ahmed. Bolaños Ortiz. Back to Ahmed. Better angle here. Bolaños Ortiz. Fouled by Exum. Free kick. Good turn attempt by Bolaños Ortiz. Now defending Osners. You can hear them shouting. Hondonji. Left-footed now. Exum. Harrison make up the wall. Hondonji, good weight. Second, George, volley, over. Giving a look though with Cisse. Four minutes here. We'll play to 94. We're into the 91st. Dombelli, chest, now turn and run. Ados stays with him. Dombelli now pass. Harrison wanted a fourth. Bolaños Ortiz stepping to him with Dio. Parikh keeps the ball moving, picked up his foot too quickly though, was Garces, and then he trips here, a slip on the turf as he was trying to shape himself to hit it. Brooklyn gonna have to press. Osners can just take time. Kabulu. Mimi. Headed it back to Brooklyn. Ewert. Bolaños Ortiz. Taneda. Keeps it. Garces. Good step up Augustine. Shielding off Hondonji. Still no clear possession. Benson. Ados had the right idea, but not the right execution. Harrison touched it. Dombelli. Trying to get the better of Ados. Dombelli. Opposite side. Exum. Dombelli has Mimi. Center. Dombelli goes for the shot. Now it's a 2-goal advantage. Dombelli puts it away. 4-2 lead for Osners. 3 of them coming in the second half. And now that should be the final moment for a win for Osners with a scoreline of 4-2. There is under 60 seconds remaining. See if the referee will add more, but we should have, in terms of 94 minutes, we have passed 93. George. Ahmed calling for it. Exum, fresh legs pressing. Garces. Referee checked the watch. Mondesir let it go. And the referee will end it right there. Hat-trick for Harrison. Dombelli adds another. And it is a 4-2 win for Osners. 4 answering the opening 2 for Brooklyn. And Osners, after their playoff campaign in the fall, start the spring with a win at home here in Brooklyn. We will have an interview here on Game in Frame with a player or two from Osners to get a word on their 4-2 victory. So stick with us a couple moments here on Game in Frame.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobacs, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Osner Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing out about definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game and Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can
We have the hat-trick men, Rajan Harrison with Osners. So obviously I'll kind of go through the goals here. But the response first, you get the first one after halftime to get the scoring started.
The first one was just like, it was basically like a one man to just get back in the game and stuff, because it was like the first half. So second half, we went in stronger. So it was 2-1 first half, yeah. So the one goal just brought us back in the game a little bit.
The second one was just some individual just brilliance. You were able to turn the defender and then go far post inside there. How is that feeling there? You know you can pull that off.
I mean, I've been doing it on the training ground, so it's just paying off right now, so I guess that's good.
And then the third one for the lead. What was the mentality going to that? Because you guys had pushed all second half, giving up the first two, but just the third goal for you individually and also just how you guys were able to turn the game around.
Yeah, so the third one was the coach had took me up the left wing and put me in the strike, so because I had that momentum, so that momentum just gave me that third goal, Portugal's goal, you know.
Yeah. You even switched wings to even to start. I know you and Dombelli had switched sides and you play striker there at the end. Yeah.
Just to like switch it up a little bit, get them a little bit confused and stuff, you know. So the coach wanted us to like put some balls in the box. Obviously I use right foot, but I also use my left, but you know, yeah.
And so with the win, the 4-2 win, that's of course 3 points just first game. But how do you take it from, you guys were back in the last spring this time, you were Division 1, then now Premier, playoffs back in the fall. So how are you guys able to find success there with the first playoff game last year and now of course trying to continue that goal?
I mean, this is my first game with the team. This is my debut game. I wasn't here. This is my first game ever. So
okay. Yeah, so then just describe what your first game with the club was like.
It was great. It was great. That's a great start. Obviously, it's an hat-trick, so that was great. It's a great debut.
What's going through your guys for practice and into the game next week?
We just got to work on finishing the goals. As you can see, first half, we created a lot of chances. We had the ball a lot. We was passing the ball around. We just needed to finish, and that was where we were struggling a little bit. So I guess shooting practice.
Well, congratulations for the hat trick, and then of course the team for the win. Thanks for the interview, Rajan. Really appreciate your time. 4-2 win for Osners here in Brooklyn. That'll do it here on Game and Frame. Thanks for watching.